Guys, have you ever been to Venice? We guess most of you answered yes, of course. But we want to share with you a breathtaking location which Ukrainians call Vylkove. There, just as in Venice, everyone uses gondolas instead of cars. Now, it's time for us to find out how the local population lives in this delightful village.
Hello guys!
Hello guys!
Another episode is going to start and we are here in
Vylkove.
Yeah, it's a Venice of Ukraine. It's a really interesting city because there are no roads, it's only rivers and canals. So, watching us and hope you're gonna enjoy it. We're really lucky that we met our local guide here.
That's from?
You are from here, right?
Yes.
And
I'm
your
a local
name
citizen.
is?
My name is Nina.
Nice to meet you, Nina.
Nice
My
to
name is
meet you too.
Dimitrios.
And my name is Jana.
Nice to meet you.
Could you tell us something more about the city or about the location that we are here? Because it looks like a little Venice or even like Vietnam. For me, it's like without huts, the river and everything.
The riverbanks.
Yeah, it's so nice.
Actually, before the USSR government came here, the canals, they were everywhere. There were no roads at all. But when the USSR government came here, they started making some roads. First of all, they started building here different organizations and factories, like a factory for fixing ships, or for example, this fish factory.
Okay.
And it was necessary to transport fish here to the plant and from here to abroad by big trucks, so it was necessary to build some roads.
Great. How many people do they live here?
The population is about 8,000 people.
It's a lot. It's not a small village.
During the Soviet times it was about twice more.
Oh, really? And why did
Yes.
they quit the place?
Now a lot of organizations are closed. The way people earn money here is usually fishing, gardening, tourism. And that is why a lot of young people, they try to remove to bigger cities today.
It's a bit limited.
Yes,
opportunities.
as there is almost no good job here. It's very difficult to find a good job here in this small town.
The weather here during winter or during summer, what kind of, how it looks like? I mean, the edges, in the winter it can be really cold here.
Sometimes it can be extremely cold.
Like?
For example, if I'm not mistaken, in 2006 it was almost minus 30 degrees.
Really? And
Yes,
the water
for
is
some
cold?
days, for some days, yes. Sometimes the river can be frozen everywhere, even some kilometers in the sea.
And you walk on it, right?
Yes, you can easily walk.
Ice skating.
Yes, children like it very much.
And during summer?
And during summer, sometimes it can be like today,
Yeah.
plus 30, 35 degrees, even 40 degrees sometimes.
Oh.
June was really hot. And yes, it's really hot here usually in summer.
The canals are, how deep they are?
This canal is actually not so deep. This is the smallest arm of the river from all these four that I have mentioned before. And it's not so deep, sometimes it's about meter and a half.
Oh.
But now the water level is not so high.
High.
Over there you can see,
How it used to
yes,
be.
the level, yes, it can be about a meter higher than now. So then sometimes the water level can be on the same level with the land.
Do you have places to have a night out? I mean, do you have bars here for teenagers, or it's not so, or cafe?
Yeah, of course. Of course, we have some restaurants here, some cafes.
Vylkove is a small space for lovers of serene relaxation. All nature lives in the border world between sea and river, between the flood and low water. The feeling of unreality covers every swimmer in the water. Both narrow streets between thatched houses, wooden sidewalks, masonry, and only here and there interspersed with green islands of dry land. It is very difficult to lose your way here because there are very benevolent and affable people all around.
So, how do you feel about that?
I think it's pretty cool actually to see something so well preserved, and it's also very beautiful.
I would say that it's not only beautiful, it's peaceful. And what makes me really, I find it really impressive is that all that have been done with the hands of human. I mean, they wanted to build that. They wanted to stay here because they wanted to be abandoned, and they found the proper way to make themselves safe. So it's a kind of human and strong desire to survive. So I love it.
Yeah, the old believers, yeah.
So we are now entering one more arm. It's called Ankutinova arm, at the end of which there is the sign of the 0 kilometer. And from both sides, from us now, there is a settlement. It was a big settlement of Russian old believers. So when first people came to this area from the very beginning, they started settling here on the islands in the delta. And here lived quite a lot of people until 1969. And in that year,
What happened?
yes, a big flood happened here. That was winter time. Everything was frozen, and that was a big mistake of the government, that they decided to break the ice to use the river for shipping. So they started bombing the ice, not near the sea but upstream, and all this broken ice just stopped the Danube water. It blocked the entrance to the sea, and all this water just spread it all over the delta. It destroyed a lot of houses and a lot of gardens on both islands. And that is why most people had to remove to the town then, so because everything was destroyed. After that flood, of course, a lot of things changed, and a lot of people removed to the town and started their new lives there.
That was the biggest consequences, you mean?
Yes.
Because people left the land here,
Yes,
right?
yes, they came back, but today they do not live here all year round.
Just for a few months or just summer cottages?
Today they have like gardens here. They renovated their houses later and renovated their gardens. And today they grow here everything necessary, like grapes, strawberries, fruit trees, vegetables, for themselves and for selling at the local marketplace. So a lot of families also produce local wine.
Oh,
The
nice.
kind of grapes is called Isabella. It's Isabella sort of grapes, but the locals call it Novak. So this is the kind of wine you can taste today.
Okay, love to, right? It's white wine
it's
or red?
It's red wine.
A red wine.
Yes,
Okay,
it's a
red.
dry red wine.
After an amazing boat trip through the city, we got a little bit peckish. So we decided to visit the local restaurant. This is probably one of the best places for a delicious lunch because the establishment provides a beautiful view of the river. Vylkove is a nice place to enjoy a relaxed and harmonious atmosphere.
We have the possibility to be on an island, to have lunch with locals, so that's really cool.
That's very
Here
cool.
is crab.
Carp.
Carp,
Carp
the name
is
of
the
the
name of the
fish.
fish.
Yeah. That fish with potatoes and carrots and peppers and everything has been boiled with that sauce, right?
Together, yes.
And they separate it. So we're gonna first try on this, right? And then the soup will gonna come to us.
Local red wine. So I'm quite eager to try that out as well. That you traditionally eat together with this, or drink, I mean, together with this food.
Really strong.
The smell is so different from
Yeah, it's pure crabs, you know, grapes.
grapes.
Pure
yes.
grapes, yeah, sorry. Okay, time to eat. Let's try on these. Oh, and that's the soup, right?
That's the soup
yeah.
in the cup, yeah.
Yeah. They told us to be really careful with the bones of that
There's a lot of
fish.
bones.
They're everywhere. Want some, please?
Yes, please.
All of the products are local. And even potato has a really strong sense of potato. It's not plastic one. It's not a McDonald's potato.
No.
How do you find the fish?
It's good. It tastes fish. It's very salty. I'm just very concentrated with the bones, but I think it's good. It's really salty.
I'm sure that you cannot see how many bones I can find here.
The sauce is really nice. That's the salty.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 bones in one spoon. But it's so nice. It's really nice, as far as I can understand, that the whole city here maintains its independence on doing stuff by themselves with local products, local fishes, potatoes, vegetables. Even they build their house by themselves. So it's really cool, right?
Yeah, it's very cool. It's very
Eco-friendly.
Yeah, I mean, it's an eco way of living.
Okay, so let's try that soup. It's called
Oha?
uha. And the soup comes from the boiled vegetables and fish and everything. So it's like a cup of tea. Cheers.
Budma. Nastrovia. This was good. This was really good.
It's really nice. And that green stuff, selino, we call it in Greece. I don't know how to call
Yeah,
it here. It's like that name?
Yeah, celery.
Celery. So, can someone swim here, or it's not? It's forbidden.
You get a feeling of you want to swim.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
is it possible?
Actually, in the river it's possible to swim, and in the sea it's also okay. But in that place where the river meets the sea,
That's the
can
place
be-
zero,
yes,
right?
it can be sometimes dangerous somehow because of this all these currents under the water.
Yeah.
Yes, that is why we do not recommend people who come here to swim there because it can be dangerous.
But
Yeah.
it's not illegal. It's about protection issues,
Yes,
yeah?
just,
Safety issues.
yes,
Yes.
in order, yes.
Actually, guys, we're in the middle of nowhere. And what I mean in the middle of nowhere is that we are in point zero. Specifically,
At the beginning of Donau River.
yeah, you can see behind us there's the Black
We have
Sea.
the Black Sea, yes. So
And
it's-
here starts the Duna River.
It starts at the Black Sea and it ends up, as some of you know, at the mountains in Germany.
That way. The
this
mountains are this way, yeah.
Pretty cool to be here.
Yeah, really nice energy, and it's like to be in the beginning and at the end at the same time for a specific thing.
And also it's important that we are now standing on the youngest land in Europe. That is very important and must be very interesting for
The people to know.
yes.
As you said before, actually whoever can be here and can reach that place, he's really lucky. And actually if he just passed through that hole behind our lovely guide, that means that his wish is gonna come true. So, you want to join us and make a wish with us?
Of course, we should do that.
I believe I can fly.
I will wish my strongest wish ever.
Actually, our boat trip just came to an end. We're just about 2 minutes to arrive at the beginning point. What's your feeling?
I'm feeling so satisfied and I really enjoyed it here, being so close to the nature and seeing how well preserved it is.
Actually, we have to say that the vibes here are so good and so peaceful because we met all these locals and all the activities that have been made here took place is by respecting nature, and at the same time it shows us that people can do everything by their own hands. You don't have to depend on artificial stuff or kind of.
Everything is natural here. It's so nice. I mean,
they
there are-
build their houses with sources that they found in nature.
in here, they're using the materials from here and they are fishing their fish, their food.
The vegetables, everything is
They
from
are
here.
self-producing their fruit and vegetables, and it's very impressive to find this kind of, how do you say, settlement in our modern world that
Yeah,
works.
yeah.
And
and they are happy. But keep in mind that being happy doesn't have to do with money and how easy it's to your living standard.
So we are pretty impressed
You have to
and
be here.
happy
Sure.
after this trip. All this oxygen.
Well, I was wondering actually if one day we'll close without a sport activity. But guys, no. Every day here in Ukraine, you can enjoy an activity.
We are going to kayaking.
Actually, it wasn't so tiring day. It was more refreshing and a relaxing day for me at least. What about you?
I feel the same. I'm really satisfied with this day.
Yeah.
I feel very calm at heart and yeah, I'm pretty impressed by what we have seen today. This
Yeah.
nature preservation and
The relationship that people here have with nature, they respect it, but at the same time they do everything by their own hand and materials from nature without wasting the environment.
from where they live as well.
Yeah,
so
that's
they're
really
very
cool.
self-producing and that's so
Even
nice.
their food, yeah.
Even their food, their vegetable and their fruits, because they have a very fertile soil and it's really cool.
Yeah, we
And
enjoyed
they're
it a
fishing,
lot.
of course,
Yeah.
their fish and such things. So
And the vibes here is really good. We've been to the place that Dunavi met the Black Sea. Actually, it was like
the Donau River, yeah.
yeah, it was like a Blue Lagoon movie, you know, it's so nice.
Yeah, because it was so calm and we heard the waves that we missed from home a bit because we both live by the sea.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Namaste.